Hey everybody, so I asked you guys to leave me questions that you guys wanted me to answer on December 31st, and today is the 8th, and I said I would close it on the 7th. So I'm not quite sure when you guys are going to see this, hopefully soon, but I'm going to do it. If you guys wanted to ever be anonymous, all you had to do was leave me a message and I would have done that. I didn't really get that many, but let's get started. From this name, I'm going to try and pronounce it, Miss Gaddy 52008. Not sure how you pronounce it. She has a few questions. How old are you and your boyfriend? I am 21 and he is 26. What are you going to be naming your baby? That is a secret because we have no clue either. Do you want a boy or girl? It depends. I guess if I have to pick one, a girl. But I have reasons to both. The next one is, what state do you live in? Ohio. What's your favorite candy? Reese's. Emilia Hepston Stall. I'll put people's names right here. What made you start your own YouTube videos? I was watching Heather123 and I think Ashley Victoria. And also the Shaytards, but mainly those first two, and I just kind of got into makeup, and that's just kind of how I started. So yeah, hope that answered your question. Freedom Zero Speech, I've already talked to you about this. They seen in my description box about circumcision. They said, your thoughts, were you aware that your foreskin, blah, blah, blah. They just tried to give me a whole bunch of facts, and I was getting hate mail galore. I just want to say quickly that I have not put my opinion out there on circumcision. I have done my research, I have my mind made up, but I'm not going to mention anything until I do a specific video on it. I'm just trying to think of a way to go about this because I know there's going to be a lot of haters either way that I go, so yeah, that video will be up sometime soon. I'm trying to debate if I should do it with my boyfriend or not. K-Stone Beauty, are you going to breastfeed, and how many months will you do it? I hear it's great through the whole first year. Nobody in my family has ever breastfed, as far as I know. My mom never did it, and neither have my sisters. My cousin does, but we're not close, and I don't really talk to her. My boyfriend's mom did breastfeed him and his sister, so I kind of have support from there, other than she's kind of psycho and we don't talk to her, so I don't really have a lot of supports, but I'm sure I can get it here on YouTube. Pretty much everything I know about breastfeeding I've learned and researched myself. But yes, we do plan on breastfeeding, and the first 3 months we plan on doing only breast. After that we will pump and do breast at, like, changing, because when I'm at school I can't really breastfeed. But I plan to do it the first year, but it kind of just depends on my body. Britt EW22 asked me a few questions. She said, how much longer until you graduate? That is a good question. I really don't even know. With community college, it's actually really hard because you actually have to do your undergrads, and then you pretty much just have to wait to get into the program. I might transfer to another community college in my area to go for something different in the medical field still, but not actually an RN, BARN. But I'm just going to take a rough guess. If I stay where I'm at now, it's going to be about another 5 years, unfortunately. Because I'm not in the nursing program yet. The next question is, when are you finished with school? What title will you hold? I will have a bachelor's degree of registered nursing and labor and delivery. When I graduate from where I'm at now, I will eventually go back. If I stay where I'm at, I will go back a year or so after I get my BA and to be a midwife. So I will go to mastery school. That is the whole goal. The next question is, what are your career goals? Those are my career goals. You said that you were going to be in labor and delivery. Do you eventually want to become an OBGYN and do an actual delivery? No. If I become a midwife, I will. but not an OBGYN. I have my reasons. I personally don't even want to give birth in a hospital with an OBGYN, but I have no other choice. Own my own practice? No. Feel free to group these questions together. I just did, hon. Sunshine Craft said, what camera do you use? I use the Flip 4th generation, whatever the newest generation is, before they shut down, and it's supposed to be HD quality, but my Sony Vaio computer laptop, the Windows Movie Maker that comes with it does not take HD, so I have to convert the files to MP3, and then it's just a long hell of a process, but I can't figure any other way out, so that's why my videos aren't exactly HD, but they're better than they were on my webcam. What are your favorite high-end and drugstore makeup brands? I love Maybelline and Revlon from drugstores and NYX, but I can't really get that without ordering online, and I love Urban Decay. And the reason I'm rushing you guys is because my camera's dying. What is your favorite eyeshadow to wear all over your lids alone? I like the Revlon, I forget what the name is, but I've mentioned it in a lot of videos. If I remember, I'll put the name right here too. And I also like Sin from Urban Decay. When did you reach 600 subscribers? After how many months or years on YouTube? I've been a part of YouTube since March 2010, and I reached 600 in October, I think. So about a year and a couple months. And the last person that asked a question was Mommy Couture 21. If you could travel to any place in the world, where would you go? To a beach. Even though I probably never will, because I will not travel by airplane till never. I just won't. What was the happiest moment of your life? So far, when my niece and nephew were born, and the saddest, that's really hard. Probably when my cousin died of ovarian cancer, and then I ended up getting diagnosed with the same cells, but they weren't cancerous yet. And I have to go every 6 months to get that done now. For the rest of my life, what is your earliest memory? It's not a good one, so I don't really want to mention it, but I was 3 years old. How would you like to be remembered? See, this is why I want to change myself, because if you know me personally, I'm very stubborn. I tend to get very angry easily, but like I said, my camera's dying, so I'm going to hurry. How would I like to be remembered? Loving. I'm very loving towards children. And this actually kind of scares me right now because of what's going on with my neck. I'm afraid I'm going to die, but yeah. Anyways, what are your dreams for your children? My dream is for them to become somebody and to do what they love and just don't be a lowlife or serial killer. I'm going to support my kids whatever they become, but I hope that they do something they love, and yeah. So yeah, I didn't even look at these questions before I posted them, or said them, I should say. But yeah, I would love to do more of these. I didn't get as many questions as I thought I would. But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I will talk to you guys very soon. I'll probably do one in a few more months when it gets closer to the pregnancy, because I'm sure I'm going to have tons of questions. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys very soon. I will have a giveaway coming up for you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.